Oh, hello everyone. Here's again with my adventures in hair replacement systems, and I haven't posted anything else because I've been very apprehensive as to whether or not I was going to keep this system on or not. And unfortunately, at this point, I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and take this off for now. And I'm going to shave my head down and give myself a couple months to regrow what hair I actually have. And once that's done, I'm going to go have a different system put on at a different place. I think a large part of why I'm taking this off right now is I got sold the wrong kind of unit, and the way it was put on, I'm just not satisfied with how they did it. And it's only been a week, and it's coming off. The bonding's coming loose. It's not comfortable to wear right now. There's a gap in the top, as you can see. You can see that moving there, and that, to me, it's a huge deal. And you know, I was really hoping this was going to be a pleasant experience, but it was a learning experience. So hindsight 2020, I'm going to go switch to a full lace unit with a little bit darker hair, because as you can see underneath, my gray hair doesn't really go up that high. I mean, there's gray hair, but not as bad as there is on the sides. So I'm going to go with a little bit darker unit on the top, where I can have a definitive line and have longer hair on top, so I don't have to worry about so much about blending it. Because another issue I've had is that the silver of my hair is not matching the silver of this hair anymore, which seems weird, but you know, with an extra week of growth, I guess that's what I'm with. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, and I'll show you how I take it off. I've never done this before, so this will be a learning experience. So I'll go ahead and start with the front, because I've done this several times with the retaping. And I just kind of work my way underneath and pull up. And I'm being careful not to pull the hair, because even though I wasn't completely satisfied with this hair, I'm going to keep it, because maybe if I reinstall it better next time, maybe I'll be happier. But see, on here, you can see this huge gap underneath here, and it just made it so uncomfortable. And then you see this, the bonding, they didn't make it a very wide track, you know, ½ inch maybe. It's just not staying. So I'm going to take my bond remover here, and I'm going to kind of just pull up on here, and I don't need to use a lot, I don't think, but really don't want this to pull my hair too badly, so I'm just going to pull it out, let it sit for a second, and then I'll do this side. So that was another thing, is people that installed this, they didn't shave my head all the way, and so this bonding that you're seeing here is in my hair. Really not happy about it, especially at this moment right now, because now I have to get it out of my hair. So that's the reason I'm going to go ahead and shave it all off and start from scratch. So, not ending my little adventure here, but I am going to put a postponement on it for a month or so until I can get a different system and have somebody put it on who maybe hairs, a little bit more than what these people did that put it on. So anyway, there you can see it's the monofilament top with the polyurethane sides. See, and I feel like that should have been pulled like tight like that. Man, if it had been like that, this may have just been a whole different experience, you know. I think it would have just sat so much better, you know. I don't know. This is a huge bummer, guys. You know, everybody says, "Oh, why would you go through such drastic measures?" And I'm like, well, you know, until you don't have hair, you don't really know what you're willing to go through. So, I'm just gonna keep pulling, just gently along the edges, because I don't want to pull my hair out. Obviously don't have very much, so I want to make sure I keep as much of what I have as I can. See, and that back end just completely came up all on its own without any release, and I think I'm attributing that to being that the bonding was in my hair and not on my skin. So there it is. Okay, I don't know where that cut off, but so anyway, there it is. It's all the way off. A little disappointed, you know, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be angry about it. Just starting over, you know, no different than it was a couple, 2 weeks ago. So anyway, now I get to go through the hassle of cleaning this out of my hair now. Should be interesting, and I won't put you guys through that. So anyway, as soon as I decide what kind of hair system I'm going to use and maybe where I'm going to go, I live in Oklahoma City area. I'm probably going to drive down to Dallas. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'll keep you updated as I go. And then once I decide to do it, I'll try and video as much as I can and put it back on here, and so you guys can see what I went through, and maybe I'll give one of you guys a chance to make a better decision as to who to do it and how and when. And so anyway, thanks for checking in, and subscribe if you want to see what happens next.